Hey, hey, hey. We are live on Unapologetic Radio. Just waiting on my co host, and we shall get the show started. Okay. Okay, Sid. Okay, Sid. Okay, Sid with the energy. Sid with the energy. Once we get Isaac in here, we will get it started. Audit. You retarded. Rambling. Okay. This is the topic. This is the live Unapologetic Radio. If Trump had a black agenda, would you have voted for him? All right, we in here. Okay.
Yep.
All right. Okay, so let's get it started. All right. Unapologetic
Yep.
Radio.
Yes,
Scratchy
sir.
G in the building. Today's
Yep.
live. The topic is if Trump had a black agenda, would you have voted for him? The pinned comment tells you drop a microphone emoji if you want to be featured on the live. We would love to hear from you. Also, let it be known that moving forward every other week, there will be an Instagram live from us. The lives will be hosted from Unapologetic Radio. This, me hosting from scratch, this will not be a thing moving forward. So if on a Sunday at 8 p.m. you don't get a notification that we are live, it's because you don't follow Unapologetic Radio.
That's a
Simple
fact.
as that. Follow Unapologetic Radio on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and YouTube. But we really want to push the Apple Podcasts and Spotify.
Yeah.
You know, but let's see. Sid is ready. Sid is ready to talk. So, I mean, let's get straight to it, right? The question is, if Trump had a black agenda, would you have voted for him? We got this topic from the homie Jig.
Yeah.
I don't know if he's in the live. If he's in the live, we're gonna bring him up here, let him explain. But one day he's in a group chat. Shout out to the group chat, and he just dropped the question. Group chat got hot. You know, I do not know this man's thought process. I don't know where he found this question, but I liked it, so I took it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and I was thinking about the question all day, and you know, I'll explain that later. But I'm gonna just pass it off to you to answer the question, or if you want to start with, let's start with the question. Or matter of fact, where you want to start at, the question, or just when you first saw that topic?
I started when I first saw that topic.
All right, let's get to it.
So, like you said, Jake did bring it up in a group chat. You can hear me, right?
Hear you fine.
Yeah, Jake did bring it up in a group chat. So that was the first time I heard it. And then it wasn't until recently when the elections was going on, you know, I'm working at the school and stuff. Hella Trump supporters in the school. Like straight up, they'll tell you like, yeah, I support Trump. I'm voting for Trump. I'm on some like, yo, damn, right? But they don't give a damn. Like they try to really get everybody. So, you know, we was in the break room having a talk, and there was basically like, why wouldn't you vote for Trump? And I'm like, cause he's mad decisive. Like his energy, I don't like his energy. Basically, is what I was saying. I don't like his energy. You know what I mean? There was like, well, you do know he has a plan for your people. I was like, for my people? What you mean? There was like, yeah, he has a plan for black people. He has an agenda for black people per se, and it's called the Platinum Plan. I was like, what?
Mm-hmm.
They was like, yeah, go look it up. And they was like, are you still gonna vote for him? And I was like, nah, but I'll take a look at it. I didn't tell him nah, but I was like, I'll take a look at it. You know what I mean? So that's when I first like when it really, and then it brought me back to Jake, like, yo, damn, maybe Jake already knew that, and he was bringing up the topic, because you know that's what he do.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He tried to be like, he tried to play on people's ignorance, basically.
Mm-hmm.
So that was that. So yeah, I mean.
All right. So answer the question.
Nah, you answer the question.
You up? You on deck? Nigga, talk. Answer the question. Answer the question.
Nah, all right. So nah, I still wouldn't vote for him.
You still wouldn't vote for him?
I still wouldn't vote for him.
What? Well, okay. Yeah. Why?
I mean, because like I I wouldn't say I wouldn't like his black agenda, but I
Hmm.
have to see what the other person, what his movement is for our blacks. You know what I mean?
I mean,
For our
I mean,
culture.
so let's paint it like this, right? So
Uh,
the same election,
okay.
same talking, same
Mhm.
everything, but the homie Trump is saying, "Hey, I got a black agenda. Like I got a legitimate black agenda."
And we're not even worried about the other. It doesn't matter.
The
Like,
opposition is
doesn't
is
matter.
it's not that they don't matter, but let's put us in back in November or whatever this whole process, and the opposition is keeping whatever they was the same policies that they had, but Trump is saying, "Hey, look, I got a whole agenda written out, listed for you."
I mean, it sounds good. You know what I mean? That's how based on so they say not to vote based off of people's character. They say to vote based off of what they're offering and what they're bringing, right? But I mean, character speaks a lot. You know what I mean? So it sounds good. You know how when you watch like back in the day, you watch the old shows and the kids will be running for election and they'll be like, if you make me class president, I will have sodas coming out the water fountains. And they just telling them like a dream, like giving them a dream, basically telling them a dream. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? For me, that's how I see Donald Trump. I see it as a ploy to get votes. You know what I mean? And
All right, but
he's
in
too
this
decisive.
scenario,
Go
in,
ahead.
in, in this scenario though, it's legit. Like it
Oh,
is,
it's legit.
it is a legit
Oh, so now,
agenda.
so
He's
everything
got
is
a,
is
he's got
legit.
a,
It's out there.
it's out there, it's documented, it's legit. It fits what you want to
it
see.
fits the
It's
bill.
legit.
Everything.
It's legit. He playing no games, and this is how Jig was playing it in the chat. You feel me?
He's
That's how
playing no games, and he has
it's,
a black agenda for homies.
he's got a black agenda. It's no games. He not fronting.
Ooh.
It's legit. You feel me? It's
He
legit.
he isn't he. You feel me? I like what Sis said. He isn't that smart, and he is decisive. But if he has a legit black agenda,
It's
yeah.
legit.
Hold on. I got you. If he has a legit black, I got you. I got you.
Yeah.
I'm voting for him. What? You bugging? Yeah, I'm voting for him. Black excellence. What you talking about out here? What? If he has a legit black agenda, nah, I'm voting for him. I don't care. I'm voting for him. My people moving up. That's all I'm thinking about. I'm that for real though. Like what? If it's legit and like, are you telling me right now that everything is going through like it's being passed? I'm voting for the homie. Nah, you bugging. Black people
Well, I don't know.
moving up.
I don't know if it's gonna get passed. Congress or I got to work with it. But he got a legit one. He got a legit one ready. He's saying, "Yo, you know what? I effed up in the past, but here it is, legit."
That's a hard question though.
And he's serious about it. He's serious about it. No
Because
games, no nothing.
because for my people, yo, boy, it's stupid. But for my people, I would do anything. Like you feel me? Anything to see my people move up. I'm
Yeah,
for it. I'm
yeah.
for it. Like I'm
So
for
you,
it.
yeah,
The only thing is that the homie, like I can't, like it's hard for me. It's because the homies, like, it's weird that is. I don't. It's like it's where he has a black agenda and he's so much of a, you know what I mean? Like kind of like he
yeah,
supports like that whole white supremacist, that type of
yeah.
energy. You know what I mean? So I mean, yo, if my black people moving up, yes sir.
And
I think I
granted,
have to.
it's people joining in. This is a fake, made up scenario, but the topic is: if Trump had a black agenda, would you have voted for him? And the agenda is legit, y'all. It's a legit agenda in this made up scenario. He is serious. Um, Everything you would want to see in a black agenda, he's got it ready to go. And Isaac said he voting for the man.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna keep the same energy I kept in the group chat. I'm gonna just be honest. In the group chat, I said if he had a legit black agenda that was going
Yeah,
to like elevate, like more black people owning homes, you know what I mean? Like
prison
better
reform, all of
prison
that,
reform, HBCUs, all that.
all of that,
Come
all
on,
of that,
you playing? I'm voting for the man.
all of that.
And it's legit, and like he's actually breaking it down and how he's gonna do it and all that. And
He's
he's not
dead
just
ass.
saying it.
He's still that same old racist motherfucker, but he dead ass about this one.
Yeah, I'm gonna vote for him because that's America. You know what I mean? Homies be racist and
Yeah,
trying, you feel me? But if as
yeah.
long as I could get something out of it when my people eat, we out. We out. You feel me? So
Ah,
yeah. What you
I'm gonna
think? What
keep
you?
it. Hold on.
Yeah. What's?
What's Smitty said? I'm voting for anybody who got an official black agenda and not touching my tax.
See, there we go, Smitty. We out here. We
Yeah.
out here. Check. What you going with though? What you going with, Squidge?
Bro, I ain't voting for him.
What? That's a shock. I thought you would.
Nah, even if he had a whole like legit, and then I see it's legit, then all right, I'm gonna break it down.
Go ahead, break it down. Break it down. Cause
I'm
we
gonna
could
break
probably
it down.
change.
I'm gonna break it
We could
down.
probably change my mind
For
on
me,
that. But
this
I'm
just
voting for
this
them.
this
I'm
just
voting for
me.
them.
Like, and I'm gonna let my ignorance shine on this topic, bro. It's gonna shine, baby. It's gonna shine. It's gonna shine. So if the homies told me, yo, this nigga Trump got a whole agenda, and I'm looking at it, it's legit. I'm reading the paperwork. He dead ass everything about it. He still won't get my vote off the strength that I'm not in the business of helping people do right after you did wrong. Like you did, like once you do wrong, I'm not gonna help you do right. Like you lost me. I'm not gonna do that. But it's legit. You feel me? It's legit. So all I'm saying is, if it's legit, then I don't even need to do anything else at that point, because this is what the people want, right? So if that's what the people want, then we're gonna get it. That's my train of thought. So it's like, okay, you did some BS, you lost me. I'm not gonna vote for you, but you got the whole plan. This is what the people want. Then it should be an automatic dub. And if it's not, then I'm looking at the people like, okay, this is what y'all wanted, so why y'all ain't get it?
Wait, what?
You know what I mean?
Wait. Go back again. You said
So I'm
what should be an
saying
automatic dub?
it should be an automatic. If he got a whole agenda, right, and
Mm-hmm.
this is what we want, this is what we want, this is what the people want, the black people, the leftists, the allies, that's what they want, right? You
Yeah.
feel me?
Yeah.
And niggas is getting people in that's not giving this, right? We getting
Yeah.
in Democrats that's not giving this. So we
Yeah.
getting all of this. This is what we
Uh-huh.
want. Then it should be an automatic dub, right? And if it's not, then I gotta look at y'all like, what happened? Because y'all got what y'all wanted. Why I ain't get the job done?
I mean,
That's
but
my yeah. Go ahead.
that's like how you said for me. That's going a little bit too far deep. Like in, like
What you mean?
no more. Like you talking about it. Get it? You talking about
Hey, yo.
like you talk.
You wasn't gonna slide that.
Nah, I don't trust homies though. You feel me?
Yo, go ahead.
Nah,
Go
but
ahead.
all I'm trying to say is that like you talking about it like getting past and like if it was gonna get like
No, not past, not past. But I'm saying,
what you mean?
okay. All I'm saying is this: what y'all wanted, right? Just an agenda. Somebody that's running with an agenda. So if that's what y'all wanted, an agenda, right? That meets y'all needs, and he's offering one, and y'all don't vote him in, then it's like, well, what did y'all want?
Yeah, but now you see that's what I'm trying to say though. Now you're trying to make, but all right. So I get what you're saying because
That
now you speaking about the general population.
general,
You're not speaking for yourself.
right. You
All
feel,
right,
you feel what
I
I'm
get
saying?
I get what you're saying now. Yeah, go ahead.
So
Go ahead.
just to reiterate, I'm not gonna vote for him just because I'm not in the business of helping people do right after you done did wrong. I'm not doing that. And for two, if that's the agenda, which is something I support, I want, then in my head it should be, oh, okay, no question. Everybody should go in the lines of vote for him. The allies, the leftists, the black folks, all of y'all should go ahead and vote for him because that's what y'all been pushing for. And if y'all not voting him in, then what's the problem? Is it the messenger, or is it the contents of the package? You know what I
Yeah,
mean? What do y'all care? What do y'all care more about? The delivery man or what's in the package?
obviously it's gonna be the like I said, like I was saying, the homie's character. But like I'm gonna say to you, it ain't about what's wrong or what's right. Politics isn't what's wrong or what's right, bro.
Yeah, that's a
Politics
fact.
is basically what I can get out of it or what we can do. You know what I mean? Like what's best. It's not what's right and what's wrong. So homies, when homies was making that whole mass incarceration thing, like doing that bill with that whole
Yeah,
bill,
yeah.
homies wasn't thinking that was wrong. Homies wasn't thinking, yo, we doing a bad deed. Homies was just thinking, yo, they felt that this was right based off of their knowledge from how they was brought up and on the things they learned. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We saying that was wrong. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, and we felt, and as history and as time went on, we noticed that, yo, this bill is wrong, or it's not right. But when it comes to politics, it's not about what's right or what's wrong. It's like what's best. You know what I mean?
Yo, Sid is a fool.
So you trying to tell me right now you're not gonna vote for what's best because you felt like the person did wrong?
I'm not gonna help you win. No, I'm not. But what you pushing is the right one, is the right thing, is the right one. But I'm not gonna help you win. No, I'm not gonna do that. But that's the right one though.
That hurts though. You know
listen. Do
that
you know?
hurts.
I don't think you understand who you're talking to right now. I don't think you understand who you're talking to right now. And I think that's where the disconnect is.
All right, go ahead. Yeah, break it down. Obviously I don't. I don't.
In my adult life, right?
Yes.
I've been eligible for 3 presidential elections, right?
Okay.
I voted in 2 of them.
Okay. Which one?
2012.
Okay.
2012. 2020. I ain't voting in 2016. 2012, 2020. Now, can you tell me the common denominator in 2012 and 2020?
The common denominator?
Yeah, what was the common thing in the nominees of
Change.
2012 and 2020? Nah. Try again.
I guess it would be Joe Biden was a comment. If you're talking about a person.
Try again, my brother. Last try.
Let me think. The common denominator from 2012 and 2020.
Yeah.
The play on a black movement. So the play on a black agenda, basically.
No, brother, man, nah.
So I guess I don't know what it is. But
they was black, nigga. That's all I needed to vote, bro. That's all I needed. I ain't voted 2016
because the
2012 and 2020. Yeah, I voted for them black people. So that's the type of nigga you talking to right now in terms of this conversation. Like I said, I'm gonna let my ignorance shine, baby.
Yo, what?
I'm gonna let it shine. Baby.
All right, so then basically what you're saying is that you're not voting for a white man at all. It doesn't matter the gender or not. So why you just say that? Why you just say that? Because
you got it. No, because let's say somebody else was to go run and have this whole black agenda, then I might bend my rules and hop in line for that person. But the homie Trump in this scenario, he done did so much fuck shit. I'm not gonna rock with you, even though okay, I'm behind that agenda, and I might tell homies like, hey, nah, he legit, he got some shit, but I'm not gonna hop in the line for you. Hey,
you see,
it might not make sense, but fuck it.
Nah. Can I take it a step further?
Go
ahead. Can I take it a step further, though?
Go ahead.
You see, now you're making me think about something, because you know how they be like, you voted in 2012 and 2020, you voted because it was black people, right?
Yeah.
I respect that. I respect that, because we know that that's the only way like legit change is gonna come, right? It's funny for us, for black people, to expect change from a white man, though. You know what I mean?
I mean, should I?
That's why for me, I had a hard time voting, like saying yes to this. But if homies are saying like it's definitely gonna like be accomplished, then I have to, because we get it. But now you know what? I'm gonna take it back though. I think I might take it back, because I'm not gonna take it back. Black excellence. Let's move up.
Hop in that line, bro. It's okay.
Let's move up.
In this scenario, it's okay. It's okay.
My only thing is that I don't like the feeling of like having to get pulled up by my bootstrings by like a white man. In that case, you know what I mean? Like, I would have preferred if it came from Barack Obama. You understand what I'm saying?
Hey, look, you just a couple minutes ago, you said politics, ain't no right or wrong or something like that. Well, in this
Yeah,
scenario, bruh, you can't pick and choose who helping you. It's just help is help.
yeah. That's how we gotta look at it, and that's how homies became slaves. But go ahead. That's how all this nonsense happened. But on some real though, I'm not gonna change my vote. I'm gonna vote only because we need to get our foot in the door somehow. And if that's gonna bring us one step closer, then let's do it.
All right, so let me see. We got some people in here who want to get on the live and talk. Drop a microphone emoji. If not, I'm gonna just send you a request. I think I'm gonna just send a request because people be scared to drop
Homies be
emojis and all
scared.
that.
Yeah,
Y'all be scared. I
facts.
think I'm gonna just send a request and your ass
That's
just
a
better get up
fact.
on here.
I'm about to go.
Uh,
I'm about to read some of the comments though.
so let me I'm gonna give it a minute. I'm gonna give y'all a minute to drop an emoji or drop a comment saying you want to get on this live before I just start randomly requesting folks.
Yo, so can I
Y'all
ask
be
you a
scared.
question?
Yeah.
While you're doing what you're doing, can I ask you a question?
What's up?
What if we flipped it? Let's flip it. Would you vote? Would you still vote for a black person if they had like an agenda, not a black agenda, but they didn't have like they had, let's say they had like not an anti-black agenda, but something that's like actually gonna push us down.
Shit, I think I did that twice. I think I did that twice.
So
I think
three
I did
times,
that
so
twice.
three times the charm. You're gonna do it a
Hey,
third time.
I'm gonna do it like a fool, like a dummy, like a dummy. That motherfucker.
Okay, now I see what you meant by. Now I know who I'm talking to. I get it.
Now you
I
know who
get
you
it.
talking to.
I
So
get it. I get it. I get it.
let me boot you off the live right quick, and I'm gonna just start force sending requests to homies. And if they scared, I'll bring you back up there. How that sound?
Yeah, facts. I'm going with it. I'm reading
All
these
right, bet.
comments though.
All right, bet. All right, so let me read some of the comments. Let's see. We got black people have been fighting for civil rights when we're the only true humans on this planet. Boy, I love it. I love it. I love it. Black, whew, the black agenda is a scam if we're still considered three-fifths of a human being under the law. I love it. The conversation needs to change overall. The past is written is history, not ours. Boom, I love it. So, who want to get on this live? Who want to get on this live? Don't be scared. Don't be scared. Get on this live. I'm sending out requests. Don't be scared. And once again, people, this is a scenario. If Trump had a black agenda, would you have voted for him? The scenario is simple. He has a whole laid out, and it's a made up, fake, entertainment purposes. He has a whole laid out agenda to help black folks. It is legit. It is legit. There's no scamming. There's no hidden agenda behind it. He is coming to you 100% legit. Everything you would want to see in a black agenda that can help your people out in America, he is doing it. He is presented to it, is documenting all that. Would you have voted for him? Plain and simple. And I'm sending out IG requests. Niggas are scared. Scared to get on this live. Let's see. I'm gonna send you one. I'm gonna send you one. Ah! Y'all done declined it. Y'all done declined it.
Yo, homies are scared, huh?
Yeah, they scared, but it's all good.
Uh,
But
but you do know that it's because it's like I'm gonna give them an excuse. It's because it's political. You know, homies don't want to let their political biases show what they
bro, we was
feeling.
talking about Black Lives Matter. Like this is really
Who was talking about Black Lives
we
Matter?
we was on the live talking about Black Lives Matter back in the bubble.
Yeah, we don't care though.
No, but I'm saying it's people was on the live talking about it too.
That's easy to talk about though.
Mm.
Compared to like if you like asking homies, would you support this homie right now who been bugging out? Like Like, homie's not gonna be. Homie's not gonna be like, yeah. I'm gonna support Trump. Like, homie's gonna feel away about it. Homie's gonna have nightmares when they go to sleep about that.
Oh
Nah,
man,
but go ahead though. Go ahead though.
would you?
Nah, because
would you?
Go ahead. Say what you about to say.
Nah.
Because I was about to say, it's funny only because I'm saying supposedly he did have a black agenda, and homie still ain't vote for the man because of the same antics. You know what I mean?
Well,
So
I
why do
think that
people?
I think that platinum plan was some BS.
I do too.
Like
And I
now,
think,
when I say BS, I think like it wasn't what anybody would want to say. Okay, all right, I got Boyd up here.
oh, you got Boyd. All right,
Yeah,
go
he
ahead,
done
go
put his
ahead, go
shirt
ahead,
on. All right, bet.
go ahead, go ahead.
All right, let's get Boyd up in here. Let's get Boyd in here. There we go.
Hey,
Yo,
buddy. How are you?
I'm good, bro. I'm
Yo,
good, bro.
I had no shirt on, bro.
Bro, let the chest hair out, bro.
I was like, oh my God, where's my shirt? Like I'm not in an apartment right now with a
So,
closet.
so wait, were you shirtless with the hat on?
Yes, dog. That's my thing. I work because I do Zoom calls and shit. So I'll just have like a little shirt on, like a sweater zip up, and I'll just
Yeah.
zip it off.
Oh
I
my
had to get
god.
professional. If we're
Oh
talking
my
about
god.
Trump. But see, I don't know if I'm the right person for this because I'm so biased against that orange colored fuck.
Listen, it's a safe space, okay? It's a safe space. So let me just paint the scenario. I see we got a couple people joining in. All right. If the question is, if Trump had a black agenda, would you have voted for him? And real simple, it's a legit agenda. It's everything you would want to see in a black agenda. There's no scam behind it. He's coming to you serious. And would you have voted for him?
So here's the thing. So first of all, he did try to have a black agenda,
Mm-hmm.
right? He did. What the fuck was it called? A platinum plan or something?
Yeah, the platinum plan.
It was all bullshit. But when it comes to politics, right? In my opinion, when it comes to politics, anything goes. So if you're a Democrat, if you're a Republican, see me myself, and I'll say it, I don't care. I'm a Democrat to the core. And but when it comes to politics, for local elections, for statewide elections, presidential elections, everything, you have to put your biases aside and look at what they're really gonna be giving you, right?
Mm-hmm.
What their plans are, right? But and we had this discussion months ago.
Yeah, that's where the topic came from.
About this. And I was very adamant in saying, I don't care what kind of plans this man was trying to put out.
Mm-hmm.
This is not the election to do that. It was not the election to oh, I like what he's talking about now all of a sudden after 4 years of racist bullshit and sexist bullshit and lying and cheating and all types of it boggles my mind the shit that this guy was doing.
Yeah.
This is the president of the United States. This is the man highest in power. He was on the top of the mountain and he's doing all this dumb, stupid. Anyways, this is not the election to say, you know what? I like his policies now all of a sudden. He's putting out a new policy for me, for you, for whoever, for us poor motherfuckers out here. He's putting a policy out for us. Let me go vote. This was not the election to do it. This is not the man to do that. And if you have hopes for that, then vote appropriately, as America did. Trump lost. He lost. I hope hundreds of people hear this. He lost, fair and square.
Yeah.
And now it's like the goal was to get him out of the office.
Mm-hmm.
That was the goal. We accomplished that goal. Now it's time to sit back and reevaluate things. Okay, what's the next best step?
Mm-hmm.
Is Biden gonna do his thing? I hope so.
Mm-hmm.
I'll tell you, the biggest thing for me was I can't wait to look at Kamala for 4 years. I am so excited to look
High
at Kamala.
five.
I am. Oh, that excites me. I'm in love with Kamala. She's a badass woman, man. Woo! But this was not the election to do that. If he put out some crazy plans, it is what it is. You got to get him out. You got to get him out, and take it from there. So I agree with you, Scratch. If he had, and for me, if so, the question is if Trump had a black agenda. For me, I mean, if he had a stocky little white chubby kid that drinks beer agenda, I still wouldn't vote for him. So
wait, did you just describe yourself?
Yes. If he had a plan specifically for Brendan Boyd, I would not have voted for him.
Yo, son, I'm crying.
I would not have voted for him. It's what he represents, and now it's gotten to the point where it's kind of like a cult.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of like a cult. You've never seen ever Obama flags, Bill Clinton flags, hats, all types of shit like that. You don't see that.
Yeah.
This is all new shit. They're converting the they're converting the Nazi flag to the Confederate flag to the Trump flag. And it's like a cult. They're even after when he leaves, it's gonna be Trump people versus not Trump people. It's fucked up. It's fucked up, dog. I don't know.
That was beautiful. It's like, that was beautiful.
I saw somebody saying, I saw somebody post a video about, how come you people that voted for Biden, how come we never see you posting things about Biden that are great, like uplifting Biden and stuff like that, but all you do is downplay Trump. And it's it's not about. See, they have it twisted. They dick ride Trump. That's never been done before like that. It's never been done before like that. This is all new shit because he brings out all of that inner hatred and racism and it's disgusting, bro. This is beyond politics at this point.
Yeah.
If Trump had any agenda for any of us, if he had an agenda that was on point for any of us, it's so far beyond that. It's so far beyond that. It's yeah. I don't know, dog. I go on for days about this, but you know me. We take a sip of my Coors Light.
Go ahead.
Sign off on y'all, motherfuckers.
Thank you, Boyd. I love the energy. Appreciate you. Thank you.
All right, bro.
All right, that was B-Boy. That's my boy. Okay, this is Unapologetic Radio, Instagram Lives. Whew, thank you, Boyd. So the topic is, if Trump had a black agenda, would you have voted for him? In this scenario, you know, we going through the same election process that we just did, but Trump is saying, hey, look, I got a legitimate agenda laid out for black folks. Everything you would want to see in a black agenda, he has it documented, ready to go, no games, no funny-ish. And the question is, would you have voted for him? Now, let's see, who can we get up here? I want Smitty. Give me Smitty. Smitty, accept this request, please. Please, Smitty. Don't be scared. Don't be scared. Come on, Smitty. He was talking in the comments. He was talking in the comments. I need you to get up here. Don't be scared. Now, if you want to get on this live, ladies and gentlemen, drop a microphone emoji. I'll get you up on this live. There we go. Connected. There we go.
Yo,
What's good, G's?
caught me watching the Saints game. G, I had to leave the room.
Oh, yeah, they playing. My bad. My
It's
bad.
neck and neck, dog.
My bad. What's the score?
20-20. They wilding.
What quarter?
Third quarter.
All
They
right,
going
so
crazy.
we can make this quick. I don't want you to miss your team. You know what I mean? No highlights.
Got you.
But the question is, if Trump had a black agenda, would you have voted for him? In this scenario, he is legit, no games, no funny business. He has a whole laid out plan for black people in America. Would you have voted for him?
Short answer, yeah. Yeah. What? And not no platinum plan kind of agenda. Not say Ice Cube drew up in
Nah,
between movies, nah. But like
yeah,
a legit plan,
a legitimate plan.
yeah. When I was looking at who I wanted to vote for in this previous election, if you ain't have a plan, I wasn't really trying to pay attention to you.
Yeah.
I'm not going to.
Yeah,
You ain't have a plan is slow.
yeah.
And all that high fiving on Kamala, we gotta let that go, dog. We gotta let that
Come
go.
on, dog. Come on, dog. I love me some Kamala.
Scratch
You
love
should too.
Kamala, dog.
I love me some Kamala.
I love her. It's just we got different reasons.
Yeah, we're not gonna talk about him on the air.
But nah, if you got a plan, I'm voting for you.
So what's the long answer? That was a short answer, simple yes. What's the long answer?
Because to me, I feel like all these politicians is low key kind of racist. So I'm seeing past the racism. Like they all about to be racist. I feel like that's gonna change. So I gotta benefit somehow, because all these plans, these policies, this litigation and legislation and all this stuff that gets passed that disproportionately affects us, something need to work in my benefit, like at some point. So if you got something that's gonna work for me, please, by all means, get in there and make it work for me. I can't change everybody's opinion and make you not racist all of a sudden. I can't make you like me, but hopefully my vote can make you change some policy that can benefit me, even if it's not just benefiting black people. If it's benefiting everybody and I'm included in that, let's do it. Because right now the system ain't doing nothing for me, dog. These student loans ain't no joke. Policing ain't no joke. Redlining ain't no joke. It's like something need to change, dog.
Bro,
Something need to change.
It's really too many. If you was to make a list, in the cartoons, they pull out the scroll and that bitch just keep rolling. It's too many that just
it's too many, dog. Too many. Something got to change. Predatory lending and all that. Something got to change, bro. Something got to change.
Oh, Smitty, thank you for that. Thank you for getting on the live and expressing your thoughts. I'm going to let you get back to the game. I appreciate y'all. Shout out to Daily Dimensions.
Yeah, go follow that. You feel me? Episode coming out tomorrow. You feel me? Go watch that. Listen to it. I think the Saints just scored. My mom yelling at the TV.
All right, bro. I'm going to let you go,
she get hostile. All right, G.
All right. That was the homie Smitty saying what he had to say. That was the homie Smitty saying, well, am I still live? My shit tweaking. I don't know if I'm still live. Okay, we there. That was the homie Smitty. Daily Dimensions podcast. Follow them. Instagram, Spotify, Apple. Follow them. Let's see. Who else is in here? Who else is in here? Can we get Jig in here? Can we get Jig in here? This was his question originally. I would love to hear from the man. Can we get Jig in here? Let me see. I'm waiting on you. Don't turn me down. Can we get Jig in here? It's looking like a dub. It's looking like a dub. Jig. It's looking like a dub. Let's bring my man. Let's bring my man back up here.
Yep,
Yo,
yep, yep.
so we just heard from Boyd. We
I
heard from
was,
Smitty.
uh-huh. I was,
Jig is not here at the moment, but if he could get back, we bring him up. What you think about what we just heard?
I was gonna ask you if you could bring up Jerry, because I want to hear what Jerry had to say. But I don't know if he's
Jerry,
in the live.
he not in the
He
live. He
not
not
in
in
the
the live.
live?
He not in the
Alright.
live. Maybe
Uh,
shoot a text to the chat.
yeah. Alright, but what I had to say was,
It
yo,
looked like you was taking notes.
no. I was sitting here
Uh,
dying because homies is funny, yo. Homies is funny. And then what I was about to say, yo, much love to the homie boy. Much love
why?
to the homie boy. Because he kept it a whole stack. Like he kept it a
Mm-hmm.
whole stack, and I love it. But this is why America is funny. We got a white boy talking about black agenda. You feel me? I was dying. Nah, but he was speaking facts though. Much love, boy, for real, for real. But I like was exactly what I was about to say before we cut it out. I was about to say like, yo, now isn't the time for me to start comparing who's more racist or who's less racist or anything like that. I'm trying to eat. I'm
Mm-hmm.
trying to eat, and everybody else around me, I hope, is trying to eat. So if
Mm-hmm.
there's any way I could make that happen, or we can make that happen, let's do it. Like I was saying earlier, homies ain't thinking what's right and what's wrong. Homies in politics is trying to do what benefits them. So if that's bringing
Mm-hmm.
down the black agenda, or if that's bringing down blacks, that's what they're gonna do. If it's gonna help them bring up more Jewish people, more white people, whatever, more Hispanics, then that's what they're gonna do. You know what I mean? Depending on who's in power. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So if there's, like Smitty said, like I ain't about to sit here and be like, oh, my son was mad racist, yo, because he did all this, as if I didn't know that. As if America or the world didn't know he was racist when they voted the man in. Now homies is about to be like, yeah, blah, blah, blah. Nah, I know he's racist. You feel me? I'm just trying to eat at this point. I'm trying to get what I can from it. You know what I mean? And from my people, you know what I mean? Hopefully down the line we get somebody who's like legit, you know what I mean? But
Mm-hmm. So that's one thing I wanted to say throughout this whole live is it's funny that the topic is a made up conversation, right? This shit is not real. It don't exist.
it don't
And
exist.
there's never been a black agenda.
Ever.
So it's just
Ever.
the irony in this conversation is just really just like, damn. Like,
It really is like, damn, it's like a smack to the face.
yeah.
Because it's basically like, we got to get it out the mud. And that's what I was thinking, like, when Boy said what he said, like, if he made a white, chubby, drink beer, whatever agenda
Yeah.
that would benefit, and you was like, would that benefit you? It's like, already, not even saying that, but already, what is an agenda? You know what I mean? Like, already what the agenda is benefiting yeah. So
Mm-hmm.
for us, we got to, like, we continue now to get it out the mud or try to figure it out or scrape it together. You know what I mean? And like,
Mm-hmm.
something got to give. Like what Smitty said, I agree with that. Like something got to give. So
Mm-hmm.
there's only so much you could do.
Something got to give and nothing given anytime soon.
Yeah. But like, that's why I love Boyd though, because Boyd is, you know what I mean? He's the homie and he keeps it all the way authentic. You know what I mean? Came up here and he was saying his piece. And it's like, that's not saying that what he says is a problem, but like in the comments you'll see homies trying to spill like a whole like America isn't for us, da 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 da. Like that's that like America isn't for anybody, you know what I mean? It's a melting pot, you know what I mean? So you gotta get it how you get it. You know what I mean? Now is not the time to be like, oh, homies, whatever. If you're voting for Trump, if you're voting for Biden or whoever you're voting for, now is not the time to be like, oh well, they was never putting rules in power for us to excel, so I ain't voting or I'm not doing this or I'm not doing that. Because that's always the case. That is always the case and will forever be the case. So that's all I had to say. That's all I had to say on that part.
Okay. Let me see. Ain't really much two people in here. Um,
Yeah.
let me to the people that's in here. Drop an emoji, drop a microphone emoji if you want to get up on here on the live. We had a few people say what they had to say, and we've been up here for about 45 minutes.
Yes,
We getting
sir.
close to that hour mark, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But this has been a good conversation. It's been hilarious. I really been
For
rolling.
real, for real, for real.
I really been rolling. But it's in the mix of all the jokes comes the facts and the
Yeah.
in the good opinions that you wanna that you come to us for, you know. So I'm happy we did this. This was a good one. I wish Jig could get up here.
Facts.
I wish Jig could get up here. But you know, we've got so Boyd got up here. He said that he not
He's
voting for Trump.
yeah.
Smitty got up here said he gonna vote for Trump. You got up here and said you gonna vote for Trump. I got up here and said I ain't gonna vote for Trump. So it looked like
Yeah.
it's split even.
It is split even.
Yeah.
I mean,
What do you think about that? That split even.
I think it's all based off of like personal. Like
Mm-hmm.
you and Boyd will say y'all not gonna vote for Trump because of
Oh,
character.
we got a Jig
Oh,
sighting.
Jake. All right, let me say this real quick. You and
Yeah.
Boyd say you're not gonna vote
Yeah. Go
for
ahead.
Trump because of character. Me and Smitty was like
Mm-hmm.
F character. We try and do whatever like policies plan. So that's the
Mm-hmm.
difference. Go ahead.
All
Yo,
right.
Jake.
All right. We got a Jig sighting. We got a Jig sighting. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Boom! Connected.
Yo.
Yo!
Yo, why is that so funny?
Yo! We got the man, the myth, the legend, Jig, man. How you doing?
What's good? What's good? I don't even know what niggas is talking about. I just seen I had an invitation and I seen y'all saying that y'all wanted me to come up there.
Yeah, because long story short, the question is if Trump had a black agenda, would you have voted for him? This is your question that you presented to us a few
Oh, I
months
was gonna
ago.
say I asked y'all that shit.
Yeah, so you know, I straight up took it. You feel me? Because it was a good one. So real quick, I just want to ask you, where'd you find this question? Was it your own? Did you see it somewhere? What was going on in your mind at this time?
I dead don't even remember. I remember like when we all had like the conversation, but I don't remember where I got like the question from.
Mm-hmm.
I know it wasn't my question though. I know it wasn't
Okay.
my question, but I don't remember where I got it from.
All right. So what's your answer to the question?
Yeah, if Trump had a legit black agenda, I'd vote for him.
Mm-hmm. Uh, what's the reasoning behind that?
Because a black agenda is the only thing that I want. Like I don't like, you know what I'm saying? Like I don't
Yeah.
like yo, I don't care if you're racist or none of that or
Mm-hmm.
whatever. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like if at the end of the day if you could like for me or whatever, like I work in a jail, like I work with sex offenders, racists, all of that or whatever. At the end of the day, like I'm able to put aside to the fact that I think that they're disgusting and like I can't stand them or or whatever and do my job and I don't treat them no differently. I
Mm-hmm.
think of them completely differently, but I don't treat them no differently. So like you could go in like and you hate black people or you hate Spanish people, but you could go out there and you could like do what's right by them or whatever and like put forth like serious policies that's gonna help them like get out of the hole that we've been in. Why would I not vote for that?
Mm-hmm.
Rather than keeping the same status quo of, oh, you know, this old white guy or whatever who's got a pretty racist or a pretty fucked up background with black people. He seems nicer than the guy he seems nicer than the other guy. So I'm just going to go all in with him. Like, nah, like, they all, like, most of these presidents act like have been racist. Like, the Constitution was signed by almost everybody that signed the Constitution for this country had slaves.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like all I care about is a black agenda. Like, you know what I'm saying? Something that's gonna help me, my family out, and the people that look like me.
Mm-hmm.
I don't really care what it takes to get that. You know what I'm saying? As long as it's not like putting more of my people in the dirt and fucked up situations, like I don't really care about that. Like, you know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying?
Okay. And then, real quick, do you think you've seen anything close to a black agenda since you've been an adult?
Nah.
No. Okay.
Nah, nah.
I
Yeah,
agree.
that's a straight no. I haven't. I've heard people like say it
Yeah.
like this, but me personally, I have not seen anything.
All right. Okay. Okay. Well, thank you. Thank you so much for getting up here and sharing your thoughts. And I'm gonna let you get back to the family.
All right, bro.
All
Love.
right, man. Love. All right. So y'all heard it. Y'all heard it from the man who brought the question to me. The man them said he doing it. The man them said he is doing it because straight up he want to help his people, and that's the only thing that he care about. And no matter who is lending that help, just so long as that help is there, and that's a great mindset to have. So now let's get a. Let me bring my man's back in here. Let me get my man's back in here.
I appreciate Jake for breaking the tie.
He broke the tie three
He broke the
two.
tie.
Uh, he broke the tie. Now I
Broke the
see some
tie.
people just join. This is Unapologetic
Facts.
Radio.
Oh,
The question is, if Trump had a black agenda, would you have voted for him? We've been asking folks. We've been expressing our thoughts, and the scenario is simple. You know, Trump has a legitimate black agenda. No gimmicks, no funny business. It's legit. It's laid out, ready to go. Would you have voted for him? And we've got 3 votes to the yes, 2 votes to the
yes,
no.
sir. Yes,
The
sir.
homie Jig, who originally
Broke the
announced
tie.
that question, broke the tie. What you think about Jig's answer? What do you think about him breaking that tie?
I mean, me and Jake on the same page. Like it's like I don't know how else to explain it. Like we at this point, we already know what homies skeletons they got in their closet. You're
Mm-hmm.
not trying to say, oh, you got 2 skeletons in your closet. This dude got 1, so I'm gonna go with the dude that got 1. Nah,
Mm-hmm.
if dude got 28 skeletons in his closet, but he got a one that has a black agenda, we out.
Yeah.
We out. Like I'm trying. Like my people gotta eat. Like it's about
Mm-hmm.
time that my people ate or got something from these elections. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like you asked Jay, like, have you ever seen a black agenda? No, there's never been one.
Yeah.
Ever. You know
Ever.
what I mean? Ever. And now I'm not about to sit here and try to be woke and start preaching you the gospel of America. Like, oh, they never like the black this, black that. Nah. All I'm gonna try to tell you is if somebody can come in and give me that,
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna run with it and I'm gonna eat from it.
So
Plain
we
and
got
simple.
about 6 minutes left. So I'm going to ask the question. So I'm going to ask the question: should the mindset change? Because we saw in the comments, and we even in real life, we know the conversations of should the mindset change of forget a person's past. What are you doing for me? What are you doing for me right now?
I mean, that should be the mindset because that's the mindset homies is running for president with. You know what I mean? That's the mindset that they're going into office with. So why are we over here why are we at home thinking, oh, he's nice or oh, he's not that bad? And then homies out there is thinking like, yo, I'm in here, I'm trying to make sure my people eat.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's a complete opposite. Like our mindset has to change from what could we get from this? You know what I mean? What can we gain from this and is it legit? Not if it
Mm-hmm.
sounds good or it looks good. Like homie
Mm.
Joe Biden gonna go put Kamala Harris there just to get black votes. Like get out of here with that.
Hey,
Like,
that
like
shit worked. Nigga got my vote.
and it worked. But where is the like you know what I mean? Like that
Yeah.
is not a black agenda.
Yeah.
That is a black picture. That is a black that's a black vote getter. You know what I mean? So
Right.
listen, my people are suffering. We trying to eat.
Let's see. Jake said to an extent, if you got a fucked up past and can't acknowledge that and not run game, then that's a red flag.
That's a fact too. Yeah, that's a fact too. That's
Mm-hmm.
a fact too. That's a fact too. Listen, I'm just saying my people gotta eat by any means necessary. Malcolm X. By any means necessary.
And he said if people is doing that, what he just said, then that's pandering for the votes.
I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like Boyd said it the best. Politics, there's no rules. There's no rules. It's like fighting. There's no rules to the game.
Mm-hmm.
You get it how you get it. So, homie, what homie came in with Kamala Harris, shut the game down.
Yeah.
Shut the game down. Like, gotta get it how you get it. Homies was even looking at the black agenda or that platinum plan after Kamala Harris got on the thing. You know what I mean? So
You know, it's funny you just, and we got 4 minutes left, so we about to just wrap it up. But it's funny you just said there ain't no rules in the politics, right? So, a couple months ago, I watched the movie. It's on Apple TV. It's called Boy State, right? And
yeah.
it's basically about
I'm laughing at what Smitty said.
what's what it said.
That joke is so funny. Oh.
Yes, she was. Smitty. Yes, she was. Yeah, that was that was bad. So the movie, right? The movie is about I guess they got them all in 50 states, right? It's like a summer camp for high school kids, boys and girls, but they separate the boys and girls, right? But this movie was following the boys, summer camp, and it teaches you about politics. So the whole summer camp program, you going through the whole process of like running a state election, right? You're running for the governor, right? And so they split the camp up with the kids into different groups, and the groups is the different cities in your state. So you know you're gonna have the Fairfield, the Bridgeport, the Trumbull, all that shit. And these kids legit run for office. You got treasurers and secretaries and governors, all that, right? One of the main characters of the documentary, he running for the governor. He running on a clean plan. He not smearing nobody. He not slandering nobody. He running on a straight path. And the shit that they talking about is like legit, real life stuff. But keep in mind they still kids. So some of them was like, "Yo, if you vote for me, we gonna find the aliens and shit like that." You know what I mean? But some of them was like legit, like, "Yo, you know, gun laws and everything like that, border control, all that, right?" So this kid, Mexican guy, running clean. He not doing no BS. The other kids, they slandering people, they lying and all that. They saying they want this agenda. Whole time in real life, they like, "Yo, I don't even care about abortion." Like, you feel me? But they talking about it, all that stuff. And they get to the end, and everybody's rallying behind the guy who's running clean, because the whole time, like, it started off rough for him, but everybody was like, "Yo, he's a good guy. He's a good guy." You get to the end, they run in, they cast the votes, and you thinking he gonna win. And the nigga lose. And he lose to the people that was just slandering. And the homie's logic for the slanderer was like, "Yo, fuck it, I'm trying to win. This is what you gotta do. This is politics."
It's politics.
Bro, that shit broke my heart. I was like, "Yo, kids 15, 16, 17 is hip to the game." Like,
yeah.
And the dude, but the one silver lining that was everybody at the end of the movie was dabbing up the guy who was running clean. Like, "Yo, I ain't never met nobody like you. Like, yo, I ain't never met nobody like you. I'm real proud of you. Like, you should have won. This, and this. Like, you inspire me. This, that, and the third." But, you know, the guys who were slandering, they won, and that's the game of politics, right?
Yeah, that's the game of politics, man.
But this was Unapologetic Radio, Instagram Live. We just hit you with a whole hour of if Trump had a black agenda, would you have voted for him? Thank y'all for everybody that tuned in. We will be doing lives every other week from now till the weather get warm, so tune in. But they will be on the Unapologetic Radio Instagram. They're not going to be hosted by Scratch no more. This was just some technical difficulties. Don't get used to this. It's going to be on the Unapologetic page. So go follow that page if you want the lives. But in the meantime, subscribe, Apple Podcasts, Spotify. New volume coming out real soon. Stay tuned. We got 10 seconds left. We up out of here. It's Unapologetic. Hug your kids, kiss your wife. Good night.
Deuces.